Hey everybody, welcome to this episode of Dizzy Skeleton. Today is going to be a bit of a, well, I'm not going to say special, but it's a pretty decent episode. It's going to be a short episode, not too short, but we'll make sure we reach about almost 10 minutes because I know that gets most views is when it's about 10 minutes. But today we're going to be making LEMBAS bread. And if you don't know what LEMBAS bread is, if you ever watched The Lord of the Rings, it's elf bread, it's elven bread. And this is good for, because we have a LARP that we do, so this is good for making for your LARP event, or, you know, like if you have a Lord of the Rings party, you make a bunch of LEMBAS bread, and all it is pretty much just, in a way, lemon flavored shortbread. So, you know, LEMBAS, lemon kind of thing. So, yeah, so we're going to be making that, and the things you're going to need are, you're going to need a skewer or lollipop stick, tablespoon measurement, half cup measurement, 1 cup measurement, 2 sticks of butter. These sticks of butter do half a cup each, that's why you need 2, because you need 1 cup of butter, so you need 2, you know, you get it. You need flour, sugar, a big mixing bowl, and some wax paper to put the stuff on when you're making it. Oh yeah, and then you need your lemon. Yeah. So what you need to do is you need to preheat your oven we're gonna preheat it first before we make this. You need to preheat your oven to 325 degrees. Burn. See, there's nothing in there. Yep. Always check to make sure you don't have nothing in your oven before you turn it on. I can't tell you how many times in my life that I've witnessed that and accidentally done it. I mean, it cooks pizza perfectly, which is really, I'm not going to say do it, but if you unexpectedly have like a pizza box in your oven and you accidentally turn on the oven while the pizza box is in there, it makes it taste really good after it sits for about 2 minutes, but don't do that. Alright, so we're going to preheat this. It's preheating now. Now I'm going to show you how to make it. I'm going to go over to our making table. Yeah, and we're going to show you how to do it. See you guys in a second. Alright guys, welcome to the making table. I gotta think of a new name for this, because the name for this is, if you get my reference, unacceptable! Anyway, but oh, I got Amber behind the camera recording. I forgot to mention that in the first part, but she's the camera girl for today. She decided to step aside and let me do my thing. So what we're gonna need to do is, oven's preheated. I can't even understand my own instruction. Anyway, so what you're gonna need to do is you're gonna need 1 cup of butter, which, you know, is 2 butter sticks. So we're gonna put that in there. I'm gonna skip ahead so that way you guys don't, you know, have to be bothered with me opening stuff. All right, guys, skipped ahead. You got your butter in your bowl. Next thing you're gonna need is a half a cup of sugar. So you're going to take your half a cup, you're going to fill it with sugar. I'm going to do that off camera, so, you know, that way I'm not spilling it everywhere. Or, I mean, I could just do it in the bowl, but it's a new sugar pack, so there's always that chance of actually dropping it. So we're going to fill this up off camera, and then I'm going to show me putting it in. Alright, now we're back. It took like a minute for me. It took like a split second for you. But we're back. That's my kitty meowing in the background. So we got our half cup of sugar. You're just going to pour that right on top of that butter there. Put this to the side. I don't think you need this anymore. No, you do need this later on. And then you're going to need 1 tablespoon of lemon zest. And we have a grater that will hopefully work. And the lemon zest is pretty much for flavor. Lemon zest, you got to scrape the skin and you got to rotate it as you're scraping it. Otherwise, I guess it doesn't matter. I guess it messes with the flavor. I don't know. I've never used lemon zest before, so I'm not too sure about this, but you also want to make sure the lemon's washed beforehand because you're obviously using the skin. You don't want no chemicals on there. So I'm going to zest this, put it in here, and I'll get back to you guys in a second. Okay, so the best thing to do instead of trying to zest the lemon just over top of this, if you have like a really, really wide grater, which is what you guys have seen that I had, we decided to use a little styrofoam bowl. We still got some in there. I mean, put that in there. I don't want too much lemon flavor just because I want to be able to taste the cookie part too. I don't want it straight lemon. So you're going to take your, for us it's half a tablespoon, but for you, you can make it a full tablespoon if you want. You're going to plop that in there on top of the sugar. Get it all up in there. And as you can hear, the oven just beeped, and our cats just love to make noise in these videos today. So our oven just beeped, so our oven is preheated. So by the time we get this done, we'll be able to just pop it in. So you got your tablespoon, for us half tablespoon of lemon zest. Now you're going to need 2.5 cups of flour. So 2 of these and then 1 of these. Or if you're good at measuring, you know, cup-wise, just like 2 and then a half of this. 2 and then a half of this. You get it, you know. 2 of these, 1 of these. So yeah, so we're going to do that off camera once again so you're not seeing, you know. If I mess up at all, I'm going to let you guys know. So I'm not going to be like, oh, perfect, first try. That's not us. So, yeah. Voodoo! So yeah, we're going to do that. Alright, so we got our 2 cups in there. This is the last half a cup. We're just going to put it right in there. Note to self, don't use powder on a black surface or wear black clothing if you're going to use powder. It's not ideal for conditions. So with all that in there, you're going to mix it. In a lot of videos I've seen a lot of people using their hands. I'm picky with that. I don't really like using my hands to just stick in there, especially when I know it's going to be sticking to me. So we're going to see what happens if we use this. If this doesn't work, then I'm just going to have to get down and dirty. So, yeah. You don't want to use the spinny thing because you want it crumbly. You want it flaky. Because what you're going to do after it's done mixing properly, you're going to compress it and you're going to flatten it and then you're going to cut it. So I'll show you that process after this is done being mixed and stuff like that. So here we go. Alright guys, so I was thinking to myself, and she did all the mixing, yeah, so she gets most of the credit for that. But I also remembered that you know, I did landscaping for about 1.5 years. I've dealt with mud, so I might as well get my hands dirty anyway. I've dealt with a lot of mud, so yeah, we'll just do that. So I laid down the wax paper because the table is atrocious and I don't want nothing on it. So the wax paper is also so it doesn't stick to the surface of the table. So we're going to use, yeah, you're going to grab a handful of it, you're going to turn it into a ball, and then press it down, and then you're going to put it on here, and then you're going to cut a square out of it. So we're going to grab a ball. So you're just going to make a ball. It seems a lot softer than what it's supposed to be, but it's okay. And then after you make your ball, you're just going to press down. I feel like there should be more, but that's okay. We'll make small lembas. So put that there, and then you're just gonna cut a square out of it, pretty much. So you're gonna cut a square after that. After you're done, grab another handful. Do the same thing. And whatever you have left after cutting a square out, you could also try making another one with that, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, so got your ball, flatten it out like Play-Doh. There you go, you got that one. And I'm just going to make a few more of these, and then I'm going to maybe do 1 or 2 square cuts. But I'm going to flatten these out on here first to get that out of the way. So we're just going to skip ahead to doing that. So just like this. Yeah.
I was stepping on his tail. I didn't know it. I mean, that's not why he was upset, but
I don't know what's wrong with him. Voodoo! Stop it!
Maybe he's constipated.
Might be.
Maybe that's why he's smelling his butt. We're fast forwarding, right?
Yeah, I'm just gonna speed through this.
I don't hear him constipatedly.
Yeah, right. Quite a bit out of this.
Yeah.
I mean, she got 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12 of them out.
You should be able to get more. Just depends on how you cut it.
Yeah.
And you should be able to make, more out of the excess.
Yeah, definitely.
You might need to press them down a little bit more.
Now they're supposed to be somewhat poofy. They're not
Okay.
supposed to be exactly flat.
Yeah. Because, shit, didn't they bake like 10 times bigger than her,
Yeah.
didn't they like double in size?
Yeah, but I'm cutting it, so it don't matter.
No, I know. Do you have to let this sit?
What, for it to cool down?
No, just for it to, like, rise
No,
or
no,
anything?
you don't need to do that. You just pop it right in the oven.
Okay. 'Cause I remember watching one of her videos and I didn't remember if you needed to
That
do
was
it with this or not.
the dumpling.
Yeah, okay.
So.
I'd use one of the sharp knives. You could probably use the big one so you can just do one sweep.
Yeah, that's probably what I'm going to do. Looks dirty. I don't know what that was. It might have just been sawdust or something. Is it still recording?
Yeah.
Alright guys, now I got 6 out of that. I'm obviously going to get more once I cut it. So if you have a square cookie cutter, use that. We don't, so we're just going to use a knife and try our best to cut it out, cut equal squares. I doubt that's going to happen because I'm terrible at lining stuff up. But I'm good at cutting things, so that's good. So I'm just going to show you 2 of them, cutting them into squares, blah blah blah, and then we'll skip forward to where most of them are cut out. It's a pretty decent square. And then one more, and then I'm going to skip ahead. Okay, so you got your squares. You're obviously going to peel these pieces off, crumble them back up, make another one, blah blah blah. So we're going to do that and get as many as we can out of squares, and then we'll show you the process after that. So see you guys in a second. Alright guys, here they all are. This last one was just whatever was left over. I didn't feel like cutting that into a square and then getting rid of dough. We're not wasteful here, so I just formed it into a cube of some kind. Well, no, cube would be 3-dimensional. It's a messed up square. So, so we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and which is about what I've seen a lot of people get out of the mixture that they had. So now you're going to take the skewer that I had mentioned earlier, and you're going to make little X's on this, the little elven X that you see. So you're just going to do that, and then I'm going to speed through that. I'm going to time lapse it so I can get every single one of these done, and then we're going to plop it on the oven. For the cookie sheet, what we did was we put a little bit of powder on it. Flour, my bad. Yeah, put baby powder on this. It works really well. We put a little bit of flour on this just so it doesn't stick. I mean, it says, I don't think it is going to stick just because it has butter built into it, but I don't trust it because we have old cookie sheets, so I don't know how it's going to react. So we're going to do the X's. I'm going to time lapse it, and then I'm going to put it on the cookie sheet. We might need more than just that one cookie sheet though, because you're supposed to spread these apart because they will expand. So we got big ones, we got small ones, for the small little Christmas elves. We got the big ones for them big elves, and then we got, the messed up ones for the crazy elves, dark elves, man, they're nuts. But yeah, so I'm going to put some X's and time lapse it, and then we'll go from there. So here we go. So I'm going to do regular speed with this one first. So 1, 2, 3, So yeah, so you're just going to do that all the way down on the rest of them. I'm going to time lapse that, like I said, and then you're just going to plop them on the cookie sheet and then put them in the oven. And I'll tell you how much time you're supposed to do that and stuff like that. I feel like because I keep moving. Yeah, that thing. So, so yeah, I'm just going to put X's on the rest of these. I'll see you guys in a second. Well, I mean, I'm going to see you guys, but it'll be normal speed in a second here. Here we go. And normal speed. So this is what it's going to look like when you're done. You guys seen the process. So you're going to take these, put it on the cookie sheet, and you're going to put these in the oven for 20 minutes. And then supposedly after that they're supposed to be done, but we'll see, because I think it depends on your oven, honestly. So yeah, so 20 minutes to put these on for. So I'm going to put these on the cookie sheet, and I'm going to show you guys. I'm just going to skip through that, put them on the cookie sheet. Like I said, we might need to use more than one. So we're going to do that, pop it in the oven, and then we'll see you in 20 minutes. So here we go. Alright guys, last one. Word to the wise, when you do this, do not put the eggs too far into the dough because it'll break off. This one had issues, so I got a feeling this one's going to fall apart. I might just seal that. This'll, you know, it'll just be... There we go. All better. So yeah, so this one was falling apart, so yeah, don't press the skewer or lollipop thing, whatever, into it too far, because it will start to separate as it breaks. So we got the last one on there. Now we're going to pop it into the oven for 20 minutes, and then I'll do some talking before it's done, and then I'll show you, we'll show it being pulled out of the oven, and then after it cools down, we're going to do a taste test. So here we go. Alright guys, we're going to pop this into the oven, and I don't think it matters what rack you put it on, just put it in there pretty much. So yeah, we're going to pop this guy down here, and we're going to pop this guy underneath that on this one, so it has somewhat of an equal cook, so that way this one isn't voiding heat from this one getting cooked. I mean, I know it rotates inside, but that's my beliefs. So yeah, so putting it in the oven, and we're going to put it on for 20 minutes. There we go. Supposedly they'll be done after that. So yeah, so I'm going to do a little bit of talking here in a minute. And yeah, see you guys in a second. Alright guys, so talk time. There's another step you can do to these LEMBAS bread, and it's creating a leaf type encasing out of construction paper. We're not going to do that because we had originally planned to go somewhere today for LARP, but it got canceled last minute. So we just wanted to make this, get the video out, and next time I go to a LARP, I'll show you guys the process of doing that. You know, it'll be the LEMBAS bread part 2, leaf construction. Yeah. So what you do is you just grab some construction paper, you cut it into 4 leaf shapes. 3 of them got to be identical size. The last one's got to be a smaller size. You're pretty much making an X formation, and all you're doing is you're just folding the leaves one over another, and then you need twine, and then you grab twine and you tie it. There's plenty of instructional videos on how to do this everywhere else. So if you guys do want to see that part, let us know. I'll still title this part 1. If you don't want to see it, then it'll still be part 1. There just won't be a part 2. It's here that I'll just do it anyway, just so we can get videos out there. And yeah, so while this is cooking, what we're gonna do is we're gonna make some lemonade, which we're gonna do as a separate video later on. So I'll see you guys in that video, and yeah, catch you later until the LEMBAS is done.
It's alright.
Alright guys, so the oven beeped, and we're gonna take them out to see what they look like. It smells like popcorn, like legit like popcorn. I don't know, it looks pretty good though. I think 1 cup of butter might be too much. Alright, turn this off, timer off. Alright, so if you want to come in, check them out, they're still soft. So yeah, this is what they look like when they're done. They actually look really good. We're going to wait for these to cool down, and then after they cool down, As they're cooling down, we're going to make some lemonade, which we're going to record the video, because by the time we got everything ready and washed and stuff like that, this had already beeped. Time goes fast when you're not paying attention to it, which is an interesting scientific theory, by the way, if you look it up. Well, it's about stars. Or something spacey. I don't know. I was watching it yesterday on YouTube. Anyway, so we're waiting for these to cool down, and then we're gonna make some lemonade while we wait for these to cool down. So I'll see you guys after these cool down, and then yeah, catch you later. Alright guys, welcome back. This is the LEMBAS bread now. We had plenty of time to cool down. They're warm to the touch, they're not cold. So we're going to do a taste test to see how these taste. I'm actually really excited. So we'll let you guys know how it tastes. It still smells exactly like popcorn. So you barely smell any lemon. It smells like a shortbread cookie.
It smells good for my level.
Yeah, this is her level. So we're both going to grab one and try it out. Woo! Almost dropped it in it.
It smells really
Looks
good.
like a shortbread if you look at the bottom. It's got the roughness of a shortbread. It feels very crispy. It smells like a biscuit. It feels like a biscuit.
I was about to bite it.
Are you ready?
Yep.
You're hungry, man. 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness. This is fantastic. Wow. Really dry, but that shortbread.
Yeah. Really good though.
Wow.
And you actually don't taste lemon at all. You taste a strong amount of butter. Which I think that's the point of shortbread anyway, right?
Yeah. I mean, if you want more lemon flavor, obviously add more lemon. I would say add lemon juice, not lemon zest. So, really good. I like it. This would taste excellent with some milk, which we don't have any, but it would taste excellent with some milk. You elves, man, you know what you're doing.
So, Alan, since I'm like a sprite in our LARP, can I technically be eating this? Or can I be friends with elves?
I guess. I mean, I'm a dragon, so screw you guys.
They might not like me because I'm vampire sprite, so.
Yeah. Anyway, we're babbling. These are pretty good, guys. Make them for yourself and find out. They're really layery if you look at it. I don't know if you guys can see that. Really good. These turned out really nice. I'm really happy about this.
10 out of 10.
Oh yeah, 10 to 10. 10 out of 10, yeah, 10 to 10.
Alright guys, so that's it for this episode, right?
Yeah, that's it.
We'll see you next time.
Catch you later.
Bye.